What's going on YouTube? I am HotMessNess, MUA, otherwise known as Vanessa, and I am getting ready for work. That is what's happening. And I thought that I would explore this. You don't see drugstore palettes very often on my channel because most of the time they just don't inspire me. Any background noise? The whole fam bam is here and we just embrace that here. So it is what it is. I got this Rimmel London Magnified Eyes Crimson Edition eyeshadow palette for Christmas from my bestie. When you open it up, you realize how very close it is to the Urban Decay Naked Cherry. Very, very, very similar. Very similar. And I love these kind of tones. I haven't done a review or anything on this one on my channel. There are some shades I can already see that are missing from this as far as if you feel like you need like the brow bone color. But I do love this palette. I really enjoy this. I feel like it's lacking some deeper shades, but I've never tried the Rimmel formula. So I'm gonna do that today here with you guys, see how it goes. Later on, if you wanna see maybe a overview of all kinds of berry, cherry, mauvey palettes, we can do that. We can do that here. Leave it down in the comments if you're interested. So I'm going to do what I always decide to prime my eyes, which I don't always prime.
Mom.
What, baby?
What are you doing there?
I'm putting on my eyeshadow because I got to go to work.
Why?
Because I have work tonight.
I'm gonna get out and work.
Oh, I'm just going to take this and blend.
Give me it.
Okay, the eyes are primed. The lightest shade here is a shimmery kind of shade, but you know, we're just gonna work around all of that. This one seems to have a little bit more variety. You know, you got a kind of goldy shade in here, but I wanna try it.
See if there's been some things that I've been missing at the drugstore.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with this pinky shade because it just looks like fun. And if they can get the pinky right, we're going half the battle. And I'm using the Worker 3. I probably should have used the other one. All right, so back to the pink. It is working out nicely. Those of you that are familiar with drugstore, have you known Rimmel to be decent? Because I had like a couple Physicians Formula back in the day, but every drugstore palette, besides like NYX as of recently, hasn't really floated my boat. I always stayed away from the Wet n Wild because they had more shimmers. And then you build up enough, you know, higher end palettes that you're like, well, I don't need that other stuff because they're just starting to get with the trends. Although I do have a new palette that I got from the giveaway from Rented Fashion that I do want to try out. Those little like lemonade craze and soda pop ones were always kind of like, ooh, I want to check those out because they look like fun. That's a nice color. Definitely no complaints here. Now I'm going to take the little creasy color and this kind of muted shade right here and build up here. I was thinking that this would get darker upon application to build up a little crease, but I think I could actually just use this to blend out the edge of the purple if I wanted to. I'm now gonna take this one, this brighter shade. It's not like crazy pigmented, but it's blending nicely. Now I'm just trying to see if I can build it up. I wish there was something darker in this kind of tonage, but now we're gonna go onto this brownie kind of color. This, I just have to show you. Isn't this funny? Still have the little sponge tip. I mean, this looks like it might be useful, but I'm wondering if you can use these kind of sponge tips for you know, when you've got a foiled shade that only applies with the finger. I've been thinking about that lately. We're gonna grab some of that. I wanna deepen this up a little bit more. Colors aren't crazy vibrant, but they're building on each other, which is fine. They all kind of look alike because they're not extremely pigmented, but they're really smooth. So if you were someone that wanted to play with color or play with these kind of tones, but you're afraid of making mistakes, I feel like this is a good start off palette because it's so smooth.
Mommy.
What?
It's me, Aslan.
I know it's you, Aslan. All right, we're gonna go a little bit deeper. And I'm gonna take a denser brush to see if I can get more color to actually like sit and stay. So next shade over, I'm gonna pack it on. And I'm gonna go back in with my little guy here and just blend right at the edge. It does kind of wipe away as you blend, which it's not frustrating, but again, if you already placed things there, you're like, that's where I wanted you. I don't want you to move. Now I'm gonna grab the last shade. I don't think it's that much deeper, but maybe we'll be able to get a little bit more out of right here. I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro one. And blend her out. I'm only kind of going halfway with that. That's what I wanted to do. If we can pick up some of this guy dry. Put that right here. I might have found a use for one of these stupid sponges when you don't want to run your finger through it. That's not a bad shimmer at all. And then I'm gonna take the light white one, pinky, and get it over here. I may have to use this little spoolie thing more often because I'm getting good control. And now I'm just gonna kind of wiggle the other side right where I have both colors merging. I like it. I'm gonna do a little bit of lazy cleanup where I take my brush and my powder. I'm gonna go in with the pink. And this little shade right here, and just blend. These two right here, and connect a little bit right here. All right, so that is it. I'm going to put on some lashes and I'll come in and show you guys the finished stuff because I'm about to head out the door. So I'll show you the final as I head out. Okay guys, so this is it. This is the Rimmel Magnificent Red, whatever. What is it called? Crimson Edition. And what a good little drugstore palette. I'm gonna be doing, you know, a little video on some berry palettes, but this one really belongs up there with some of the other high-end palettes. So if you were interested in getting the Naked Cherry palette and you just felt like it was too much money, this might be a nice option for you. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye. Don't forget, you can subscribe down here, and for more videos, click over here. Possibly there. There's places to click. Click them all.